Welcome back to another video at Halstead Farm. It's very sunny today and the first job I'm on with is loading an Arctic with some barley. Now let's get them loaded up. So far I've put about 20 buckets into this wagon, so I'd guess I'm about 20 tonne, but the pile's soon going down. We'll have enough for this wagon, but I don't know if we'll have a full load for when another wagon comes. But it's another wagon full of barley gone out of the shed, and now we have a bit more space to move some tackle back inside and under cover. Just been told we have 1 tonne left, so that means 1 bucket full. This should be the last bucket now, so let's get it in. And that's the wagon gone. All it takes is a week of good weather. This track has dried up and the tractor wasn't needed this time. That's a good job done. I can tell someone's enjoying the weather. Herbert's just doing a bit of sunbathing. You've just seen Herbert sunbathing. The sun's still out, so let's get some fertiliser on. Putting P&K on again. Just on one last field, and then all P&K's done, and then it'll be time to put some nitrogen on. But let's get spreader loaded and get off to the field. That's the last bags in now. Now let's close the top up and go off to the field. I've made it to the field now. It's taken 30 minutes, but it's the furthest away field that we have. So there's 10 hectares in this field. There's another field, 5 hectares just over the road. So we'll get these fields done now. Found the field map, so should be able to let it drive round on headlands itself. Tractor's driving itself. It's taking itself round the headland. Done half of the headland now. Got the worst bit of banking done up there. But I'm on the flatter part of it now. Didn't even have to touch steering wheel for that, and it took itself round the corner. I'm just in this grass field that I put wheat seed on to make a whole crop. I'd finished spreading in that field all the way over there. but now I'm on a bit of land that's nearer home. Should get all this stuff done. It's the next day now. I last left you off. I was in tractor, spreading some P&K. It decided to rain later on that night, so I had to stop early, but I got that P&K on, so that's a good job done. Now I'm on with getting some bales out for cows, so let's get them fed. All 3 bales are open now. Let's get the first bale in. That's the first bale out. Now to go take the other 2 bales to the bottom yard. That's the bales out. The bottom yard goes through 2 bales every day. Well, most of the cows are down there, so they will. Top yard, they go for about 1.5 bales a day, because there's all young stock and bulling heifers up there. And then I'd say young stock on the sides, they'll go for about 1.5 bales a week, so they're not too bad. So there's not many bales today. Now we just need to give them corn, and that's them all fed up for today. I've just attached the corn bucket now. Time to fill it up with corn, plug pipes in, and then I can go feed them. Heading up back now to feed cows corn, but have any of you seen the price of red diesel now? Go back a month and a half and it was 67p a litre. Now we're getting quoted £1.25. I think it's still going to go up even more, because obviously we're not getting any oil into the country, but if it does, it does. But for 2 reasons: we're holding off on land work. 1, because of the price of diesel. 2, because the weather has been bad and it's just not stopped raining, and the ground is not dried up enough for us to get in the field, because some of the fields that we need to work are quite heavy, so the water just stays in the field, making it too wet to work. So that's why I'm up back now. Time to feed the cows corn, and look who's here to my left. Harry's just here, he's waiting for his corn. Now let's go feed him. Herbert's coming up for his corn, and if you can see in the distance, Harry and Herbert have got a new friend. If you're wondering where it's come from, it's one that we weaned off, but it likes to keep getting out, so we've just let it stay out with Harry and Herbert. It's enjoying itself. At least they've got another friend with them. I last left you off when I was feeding young calves corn. Now I'm all done. It's time to get some fertiliser on. Putting some nitrogen on the milling wheat today, and then if it's dry enough, we might get the fert spreader off and maybe the plough on. But just putting these first 2 bags in, doing 200 kilograms to a hectare of nitrogen. That should be alright. And then I'll have a second load as well. 4 bags in this load, and then I'll come back for 3 more bags. Martha's just got back from the first load. Now to fill her back up, and then she can go off again. Martha's just got back. I've taken fert spreader off. Now I've put plough on. Just got to change some landslides because they're very worn down. Take these old ones off, and then I've got a box full of new ones over there. So I'll get on with the job now. First side's done. That one's good, so that stayed on. New one there. That one's good. And a new one, and a new one. Martha's on with ploughing and I'm on with stone removal. This is a small stone. Martha says there's one the size of a gravestone to pick out, so let's go get it. Second stone's been picked up. It's not that big, it's only about 3 foot by 5 foot and about 8 or 9 inches thick. Not too bad. It's not that big of a stone, but at least it's out the way now. Time to pick up stone number 3. Not as big as the one before, but still big enough it blocked the plough. There we go, all sorted. Now Martha can get back to ploughing. The shape of this stone reminds me of a chicky nugget. Not the boot one, but the round one. Usually when we're ploughing we get loads of seagulls, but we've got none today. But just down the field we've got 2 lapwings. That's quite a rare sight, you don't really see them anymore. But I'm surprised there's no seagulls today. And if you're wondering why that last clip looked so high, I'm stood on top of the Kramer. Because why not? It's a nice day. This is stone number 4. Still a big one, but not the biggest one today. Just keeps rolling, this one. I'm under it and I've got it. I'd say this is 3rd biggest stone out of the 4. Not the smallest, but definitely not biggest. Now to take it down to the telegraph pole and pile them all up. I should be able to build Stonehenge soon. A little rock pile's growing. Number 4 added. First bit of damage on the plough from a stone. Just a shear bolt's gone on there, so I'll rotate it back around and put a new shear bolt in. Plow's been fixed now, just spun it round and put a new shear bolt in. I'm heading back to the field. That's Martha back ploughing now, so hopefully nothing breaks, but you never know what's going to happen when there's so many rocks in the field. Fingers crossed nothing else breaks, but we'll soon find out if it happens. Just as I was recording that last clip, I saw the plough do a big jump, and there's another stone. Let's dig it out. That's bigger than it looks. Finally picked the stone up, just sitting on the forks nicely, but I bet by the time I drop it off, it will have fallen off at least once. What did I say? It's fallen off. I knew it was going to. It's because of all the ruts in the field. It's not a smooth journey. But this time, I'm not putting the stone by a telegraph pole. I'm going to put it by the bathtub, so no one crashes into it. I'm just driving along looking for stones. There's the big stone from before. It is an absolute beast, that stone. And I was just looking at that stone and Martha's flashed a light, so that means there's another big stone. So let's go pick that one up. I think I've just found the stone. Yeah, there it is. If you're actually enjoying watching me picking up stones, well, this is what I'm up to today. But if you're not, just skip the video. This is definitely the second biggest stone now. So it's about 3 foot, maybe 2 foot. It's a decent stone. If anyone wants it as a gravestone, nah, I'm joking. It's a bit rough around the edges. I don't think you'd want it as a gravestone. Just had to come back now to get another shear bolt. Another one's gone. I replaced that one down there before from the stone, and the stone's just hit this one, which is taking shear bolt out. So let's get it straightened back up. Just a bit of brute force on that bit, and it brings it right round. Then I'll put shear bolt in. I've just got the holes lined up, fresh bolting, washer on either side. And now let's get it tightened up. Bolts all locked up now. That's sorted, so just a quick walk around and I'll check if there's anything else. I've just tightened the wheel on, the land wheel bracket. That was a bit loose, so fill up with fuel ready for tomorrow. We've just stopped off ploughing now. We've had first one lambing, so we're bringing all the sheep in. It's the next day now. Martha's just done a couple hours of ploughing, come back in, and we just put some new points on. Whole new set across the top, and a whole new set across the bottom. Martha's back off to the field now. Next job I'm on with is putting new tines on Power Harrow. Tractor's been acquired. Power Harrow's just back there. But I need to shift the IBC full of logs and the topper out the way to get to it. Power harrow's on, hydraulic pipes are in. I've just ran all the cables up here, now to plug them into the box. It's folded up first time, I got all the wiring correct. Now let's take it down and get all the points changed over. First 2 points have been changed. These have worn down about 4 inches, so new points are definitely needed. Now just to put linchpin back in, and it's done. Linchpin's back in, it's as simple as that. Taking linchpin out, pulling this pin out, which comes out of the holes just in there, which holds the tying on. Now to clean out the next one and get to linchpin. That's the second set of them done. Now to get the rest of them done. That's that side done. Now let's go to the other side. That's half of them done now. Just taking out this one. That's halfway. I'm just in the field now with the power harrow. It's all had new tines on and it's working well. I'm in 7, 8, 10. And Martha is just down there in 250R with plough on. Hopefully we'll get this done in the next few days. This field's 90 acres, so hopefully we'll get it all done in the next couple of days. I'm hopping in the 7810 John Deere. As you've just seen, Scott's gone off to the field with 7810 Ford. I'll go meet him at the field. What we're doing is, with the big tractor and the folding power harrow, I'm getting rid of all the big clumps straight after ploughing. Scott's going with that power harrow, getting it all nice and level and breaking up any last little bits. Power harrow's going alright. I've just stopped now because I needed a toilet. And Scott and Chris are up there sorting out stones. Can't see them because the windows are dirty. But there's quite a few stones, so they're picking all of them so that when we drill the field, it doesn't hit the drill and break it. Slowly catching up now. Not that much left to do, probably another 20 runs and I've caught up to ploughing. Not too bad. I've caught up to ploughing now. Person on the plough's coming in about 10 minutes, so I'm just going to wait for him and then I'll follow behind. I'm back power harrowing, that can only be one thing. Martha's back on the plough. I know it's raining, but it's still dry enough, so we'll get as much done until it becomes too sticky. We're making our way down the field now, and I'm guessing she's got blocked again. I'll go give her a hand. Might need the sledgehammer that's below me, but if there's a rock, we'll get it out. This time it's not a rock. She's pulled out half a building of metal by the look of it, and some old fencing. It must have been from when we filled in that hollow. And there's another bit of metal right there. It's not that bad. Martha's off again. And I can hear Marshall. Yep, Scott's here. He's going to take all scrap now back to the farm. We're back on straight runs now. We've just spent the last hour doing all that up there. You probably can't see it. All that little noggin up there. And now we're on the longer runs again, at least. It's almost golden hour. and I'm playing a game called How Long Will My Fuel Last? That's us done for today. We've got halfway down these shorter long runs and I'm pretty much out of fuel, so time to head back to the fair. And we're back on with power harrowing. We've spent an hour and a half, we made it from up there. I'm down here, I've just given Martha a bit of a break to get ahead because I was catching up to her. And it's turning over alright. And then power harrow's breaking up alright, except from over there, right at the far end of the field where it's quite clayey. I've had to go really slow just to get it all broken down. At this end of the runs, the land is pretty light, so I can crack on at 3.8 mile an hour. But when I get down to that end, I have to drop it below 3 mile an hour because of the clay. But other than that, the sun's out, it's not raining, but it's going to rain tomorrow, so we need to get this field finished. We've got this bit to do down here, and just the headlands, and we've got to head right back up over that side, and we've got some more to do over there. Favourite guys going past, Dixon's ice cream. There's only a couple more runs and then Martha will have ploughed down to the bottom, then she'll start on the headlands. As you can see, all this clay up ahead, I'm having to go slow just to break it all up. That's the first run of the headland done on this end. Now to do second run, hopefully I'll get it all in one. If not, I'll have to reverse back up and do another run. I'm now on the second part of the headland. The field's looking a lot better now the headlands are getting done. Hopefully, that was a stone if you heard that. Hopefully, should get it all done today. As you just saw, Martha's just ran up on the last run of the headland. Now I'm power harrowing the headland so it's nice and flat. I've got 3 runs here because it's pretty wide, but we're almost up to the muck pile now. It's a nice long run all the way down there, down towards the houses right at the bottom. Lambing season has started. If you're wondering why these two are so red, Scott's just lambed them and they were both backwards, so we had to turn them around and pull them out. But at least the mother's mothering them. This lamb that we've just lambed as well is having its first drink now. All the lambs have been checked now. We lambed them 3 sheep. We've had 3 sets of twins, so that's not a bad do for a second day now. Now to hop back in the tractor and go power harrowing. While I've been lambing them sheep, Martha's cracked on quite a bit. She's got all that done, and you can't see it because it goes off down there, but she's got most of that done, so I've got a lot to catch up with. The hill I'm on right now doesn't look that steep, but if I actually put you to level, that's how steep it is. I'm now on the final bits. Just got headland up the main side there, all the way to the wall over there, and then just this little bit over here. This last bit should only take about an hour, and then the whole field is done. Later on in the week we'll get maize drill on and get it planted. I'm back in lambing shed now. I'm just on with filling some water up for sheep that are in pens. Let's get them filled up. We're starting to run out of pens now, but most of these will go out in the next 24 hours. We'll ring the tails and then they'll go out in the morning. They usually stay 24 hours after lambing and then we turn them out into a field. We've just lambed these this morning. And there's another one in the corner here. We've just lambed as well. Another pair of twins. This is the end of the video. You've seen me ploughing, power harrowing, mending the plough, putting new points on the power harrow as well. But that's this week's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for next week's video. I'll leave you with Herbert eating. I'll see you next week.